Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Project Gorgon, back after a little break. I've been pretty busy lately, but I'm trying to get in this fourth hour. I know I had a lot of good responses on the previous video, on all of the videos actually. This has been a very popular series, so I appreciate all the views and all the comments and everybody jumping in and trying to help me. Especially, I had one user, Doc Sardo, who has put in a lot of good information. So if you're struggling a little bit with Project Gorgon as well, you should check out the comments on the previous video. He's put in a lot of good notes, and I've already used some of them here. I've removed the globes, the Diablo-style globes. We've got this up here. I didn't need those, so it just kind of clogging up the interface to me. So I've removed those in the interface. Also, I've turned down the animation to hopefully get rid of that hitching I was having whenever I was turning around. That was just driving me insane. So what we're going to do today, and again, thanks to Doc Sardo for this. He suggested that we go to South Sebule Hills, which I assume is here in the south. Right? And we can. There's a lot of good newbie style quests there, or at least vendors. We can get a shield, and we can also. Apparently, there's a spider cave that we can get some quest for there, and they will. If you go to the back of the spider cave, you can get back to the starter isle, and I kind of want to do that because it's very obvious that I missed quite a bit with the starter cave, and I am lost in this stupid area. I tell you, actually, part of the reason I've been not playing Project Gorgon is I'm a little frustrated with it, and that may be just me, but I didn't have a very good impression the last episode, so I'm hoping this episode we can get back on track and do something cool. And hopefully, we said South Sebule Hills, so I'm going to the south, assuming that is the way to go to South Sebule Hills. And yeah, so we're just going to continue to go down, follow this road all the way to the south. Oh, right. I wasn't going to pause. It's almost a habit to pause during some of the slow parts of the game. But we're just running, and I don't. I can see somebody else in the distance is also running. We came up here in the previous episode, and yeah, I forgot what that thing was. Got cartography experience, I guess, just by running around. All sorts of little experiences, and you can get. What is that? Ah, travel country. Hike to Sebule Hills. Okay, yeah, let's travel south. All right, good. Okay, so we've landed in South Sebule Hills, and look at this. This is actually pretty cool. Look at the structure. I like that. It looks very cool looking. And Doc said that there should be someone we can talk to in here that's going to take us, give us a quest that takes us into the spider cave and gives us the shield, although I'm already carrying a shield. Oh, maybe I'm not just trained in it. That's what's going on. So, but we're still going to go in here and talk to him and see what's up. Okay. So we got Lana Songtree and Durston Tallow. Let's talk to him. Welcome to the Tapestry Inn. All are welcome here. Care for a bite to eat? Wait, you're one of them vagrant adventurers, right? I have some work for an adventurer. You mentioned adventure? Yes, I have some adventure for you. Pays well, too. Times are hard, so I've been trying to sell what I can. My friend Fitz has a buyer lined up for my wife's copy of Lika and the Blade Trials. It's just a dumb adventure novel, but it's signed first edition. The author used to visit the inn in happier times and gave it to my wife as a gift. Trouble is, it was ripped to bits. I need you to get all the pieces back. If it's torn up, it doesn't sound like it'd be worth much. Ah, see, that's where it gets interesting. There's an elf in Verta who claims to have written it, but I knew the author, and she's half human, not an elf. Hard to confuse the two. And this lion elf in Verta has lots of enemies. They're willing to pay a fortune for proof that he didn't write the book. It doesn't matter the book's condition because sages can test the ink or something. I need as much of the book as I can find. So how do I get it torn up? How did it get torn up? Durston's eyes twitches as he sighs. This author was close friend of Samantha's. Sam was very sick, and the last time this hork visited, sorry, I'm trying not to use the slur anymore. I mean, this half-human, and she and look, I can't talk about it. It's not important. What's important is that it's my fault. I threatened to burn the book. You can judge me if you want. I don't care. It was the worst time of my life watching Samantha die, and I made lots of mistakes. I was just bluffing about burning it, honest, but her friends hid all the chapters to keep them safe from me. Wow. Well, okay. How do I find the chapters? I went through Sam's diary the other day to try to figure out who was involved in hiding it. Most of them have fled to safer places, but I'm hoping they left the chapters behind. I'll pay you and councils for the chapters you find. Alright, I'll look into it. There's no tapestries. Do you know where I can sell some equipment I picked up? Can I rent a room? Let's do a favor. Aha, here we got Lika's Blade Trials, chapter. Oops. I know exactly where this chapter is. There used to be a caretaker that lived in the hills south of here. George left here ago, but he told me he kept the chapter of the book in the box somewhere on this farm. There's some dwarf living there now by the name of Sammy. Go search around the place, see if you can find his chapter. Okay. 3. One of the chapters is in the old spider-infested cave. This is what we're looking for. Northeast of here. Tyler, the drunkard over there, is in the corner. Said he saw them when he was exploring, but he didn't think the pages were worth anything. And now he's too afraid to go back in. He said they were on top of some cobweb-encrusted crepes deep in the cave. I'll pay extra for that one, since that one sounds dangerous. Cool. Okay. And why isn't there tapestries? My wife died, so I sold them. Never liked the damn things. They just collected dust and fleas. In fact, I threw a lot of junk out. Makes the roomier dine-in experience. So I realized. Good woman, stubborn as a mule. She's how I ended up here of all places. But that story's for another day. Want something to eat? What do we got? We got all sorts of things. Small talk. Hang out. Shop. Trading. Talk. Okay. Let's talk to Alana. Thanks. Can you tell me more about the inn? How do you ask about rent? I only started working here a year ago or so ago, so I don't know its history. If you mean why there's no tapestries in the Tapestry Inn, it's because Durston's wife, Samantha, died. She was the one who named the place and took care of the stuff, I guess. I never met her. But anyway, he sold all the decor. I've been trying to get him to buy one small tapestry just so people don't keep asking about it, but he's stubborn. Does she have any favors? There, after my mom ditched me in the woods, I lived with a little old lady who taught me some useful recipes, which is a great news for my friend Jara. She has a bear living in her barn, and I have just the thing. Bear repellent. I brewed it up for her last night. Can you go give it to her? She lived outside Sebule. Look for the farmlands. The sweater. Do you have any wool? I love wool. Clothing. I've been trying to make my own sweater. You think having all those sheep out in the meadow would make it easy, but they aren't tame at all. I can't even get near them. Well, anyway, if you have some wool, I would buy it from you. Okay. Alright, training. Learn to dance? favors, we can learn to dance from her. That's interesting. Does he have training? Oh, he trains in cooking. These are different recipes. Rapinel. What's his training? Bard? Oh, that's interesting. What's his favors? Wait, let's just see what his deal is. Rapinel the Bard, at your service. I'm looking for new patron of the arts, and if I may be so forward, I believe that person is you. What do you say? Pay for a song? What are your rates? I charge 100 councils for 5 minutes of performance. No. Okay. What about a favor? Ronald Pickles. Thurston behind the bar is good for scrambled eggs or a bit of fried bread, but he's just not willing to broaden his horizons. And yet, right down the road is a rare delicacy, Ranelin-style pickle fish. Get some for me, and I'll convince him to try them for some evening, and he'll finally see what he's been missing. Look for the Ranelans around the big lake. They like to leave pickling jars outside their huts, and don't worry, they're not actually intelligent. They just seem that way. I read all about them in the Bard College back home in Verda. Rapinel the Bard, at your service. Okay. No thanks. Don't like that. Do a favor. Boar tusk for bardic. Have you met Joa over in Sebule? He's a dirty one, isn't he? I mean, I like to use food in bathroom as much as the next elf, but his bacon fetish is, well, I shouldn't judge. I guess, well, we all get a little crazy so far from home. And I have to admit, some of the ideas sound intriguing. Did he tell you about the thing he does with 2 boar tusks? It sounds painful to me, but I guess I have to try it. The Bardic Creed demands I gather lore, so do you have boar tusks, perchance? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's up with all the perversion in this game. Alright. We got another person back here, Jamie Bathlome. What you want? I'm working here. Sorry, the bardo, you're just curious what you're working on. I'm surveyor. I'm surveying. Like taking polls of opinion? No, dummy, not that kind of survey. Land surveys. I'm prospecting for gems and ores. Oh, that sounds valuable. Not really. I mean, I make a living, but surveying costs are pretty high. So until I hit another motherload, I'm just coasting on my cash reserves. Oh, well, I'll let you work. How about a favor? Eggs for the road. I'm going to head out and do some mining soon, but need to get some supplies in. Can you help? I want some hard-boiled eggs. Good traveling food. Okay. And stocking up on travel. Before I head off into the wilderness to collect gems, I should fill up on healing potions. Do you have any? I just need the weak kind. The strong ones make me sick to my stomach. Okay. So, all sorts of quests. And, yeah, I think... Oh, she's dancing. Oh, gosh, okay. So... I think we're going to do, oh, look, stable golems. What's in the stables? Nothing. And we're going to do the chapters. We're going to try to find these books. And maybe head back to the starter island if we get that lucky. So let's do this one. How do I get to the journal again? Some lore, map, quest log. Sewer rats. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Chapter 1. I know my wife gave one of the chapters to old Julius Patton. He lives on a farm nearby. He's not a bad sort. Explains things to him and he'll give you the chapters. So, on a nearby farm. So I wonder if it's that one down there. We should go look. I do love all the stories and stuff in this. It's really pretty cool. That thing really attacked me even though he was preoccupied with that other thing? I'm gonna die again. And then what? Oh my gosh. That, what? Alright, now. So, I need to heal up. Isn't usable. Why not? Oh, I guess I healed up already. Okay. So, here's Julius. Let's talk to him and see what happens. So, Durston trying to put the book back together, huh? I guess it's part of the healing process. Yeah, Durston really messed up. His wife was on her deathbed, and he went to sleep with her best friend. Oh my. He was so ashamed. His wife forgave him before she died, though, and I guess he's forgiven himself now, too. Let me get those pages for you. So, did he give them to me? No free food. This is a farm, not a charity. I don't want free food. Liar, but you're too late. The damn loggers stole most of my supplies when they fled. Nothing here now but grapes. And I need those. Maybe some potatoes, onions, and the like. But I need those too. I want food so badly. You grow those damn crops. Can you teach me how to grow crops? I was being rhetorical, but hell. Tell you what, if you want to grow food, you can use my farm. I have some seedlings I can sell you. Spore bombs for Julius. You know how to make spore bombs? I need some nice potent ones. What else? A crop of onions. I used to grow veggies myself, but I don't move so smoothly as I used to. Gotta save my energy for the grapes, which means I'm a bit of an embarrassing situation. I need to restock my larders with onions. Can you grow some for me? Sure. Does he have anything to train? Fraterization. Interesting. So I could take that back to Durston. What's chapter 2? I know exactly where this chapter is. Well, not exactly. There used to be a caretaker that lived on the hill south of here. George left years ago, but he told me to keep the chapter of the book in the box somewhere on his farm. There's some dwarf living there now by the name of Sammy. Go search around the place and see if you can find the chapters. Okay, so we need to go south of the farm. Aren't we south of the farm? Oh, he means south of the farm. So it's like all kind of together. So we should be okay. Let's see. Let me read that again. There used to be a creature that lived on a hill south of here. Lived on a hill. I wonder if he means that hill or that hill. 'Cause that looks like it's got something on it. This one doesn't look like it has anything on it. And this. Oh god, it's a spider. Spiders are just everywhere. I don't know what this place is. We're just gonna go check it out. Pretty cool looking. Baroness Marith Velgard. Oh dear, an elf. Listen. Elf. Just because you're allowed to live in Sebule keep doesn't mean you can trounce all over the duchy. You're trespassing. I'm here to help. Why? Because I help people. I'm great that way. Great hero to the people, are you? Saving the world from tyranny of what, precisely? Look, do you need help or should I go? Well, I do have work for someone in good sword arm. I pay in councils and prices are set. I don't haggle. Okay. Do a favor. Clearing a temple. Ranelon had a sort of outdoor temple near the lake. You'll know it by the 2 large stone obelisks sticking out of the water nearby. Go there and slay the prayer master and his minions. The prayer master is the important leader, and his death will cause chaos among the ranks. I shall pay for it in councils. Okay. What else, Baroness? Yes, I am Baroness Wait, I want to do a favor. Attacking Ranelon. We need to slow down the Ranelon food production. They have a massive number of farmers in those lakes. Dispatch them, and I shall reward you with 500 councils. Okay. Seems like there's a lot of quests. The goblins are keeping the Ranelon very focused on their west flank. The eastern flank, the one facing us, has only a handful of guards. If we attack it, they'll have split their forces up, giving the goblins a better chance. Focus on the guards and the outposts down the road. That will get their attention. I will pay 350 councils if you kill. Okay, cool. All right. So that was just interesting. And we're going to go back. I'm still focused on chapter 2, though. We're going to go up this hill and see if that's what he was talking about. I hope. What is this? Oh. Get some mushrooms. Always good for some mushrooms. What was that noise? What are these burning fire sheep? Really? Don't we need... Okay, it's only got 15 health. Didn't she say we needed sheep? I'm gonna kill this thing. Let's see. But now I'm on fire. Take all. Dodged it. Did it just stop being on fire, or what? He's coming right for me. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. Why can't I heal myself? Oh my god. So close. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm still alive. I need 5 and foraging to harvest this. Why can't I heal? Why isn't it usable? I don't understand. I require an ingredient in the following. Now I have like no health. Nothing is. I'm not auto healing. I can't use the stupid first aid kit. Am I eating any food? You're starving. Okay, let's eat something. Maybe that'll help. There we go. So that's what it was. That's the reason I wasn't auto regenning. I just was hungry. What else I got going over here? Training sale. Feeble favor. You have been inflicted with a basic disease, permanent until cured. That's awesome. Performance appreciation. I was standing in town and got that. I went up on this hill. Don't even know if it's where I need to be. I'm looking for a dwarf. Wild pig. Did I need pigs for anything? I didn't get any wool off this. I guess I'm gonna find out because this pig, that's my butt. Okay, beat him barely. Sickly tigers. I probably don't want them. Like deer. Hopefully they don't attack. just kind of messing with my eyes. Oh my god, is there no entrance to this? What is the point then? Really? Art here. What's that over here? What is this? Control ball. So strange symbols. Get into the bowl. Gaze into the bowl. Alright, we're just doing it. That's just how I am. Location unlocked. What is this? What? Location unlocked? For what? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm doing it again. That's awesome. Okay. So, just keep on going. And I'm going to assume this was the wrong heel. And that it was maybe that shorter heel closer to the... Well, I'm getting the delivery. I was like, something's going on outside my door. Yeah, so we're gonna... There was another heel closer to the inn, like this one, I think. So I'm gonna go to the top of it and see if that's where the dwarf is. I understand not giving directions, you know, like the sense of direction, but it's like, I don't know, I need more indication on what and where to go. It's like something's missing. Yeah, we'll go to the top of this hill and see if it is. And if it's not up there, then I'm just going to go straight for chapter 3 because I'm just tired of running around with no direction. I mean, I guess I have direction, I just not very good at it. There's the mushrooms. I'm good at collecting mushrooms. It's the only thing I'm good at. I'm getting caught on fire with fire sheep. Spiders everywhere. Yeah, see, that's the farm. It's a farm, so maybe it's on top of this hill. I know everybody screams at their screen. I've played this and are good at it and love the game. You're like screaming at me, like trying to help me and everything. Kind of wish I could, but I mean, like at the same time, I think the game should do that. You know, like I shouldn't be so aimless. Like, and yeah, maybe it's like because I've gotten so used to modern MMOs, but I'm an old school MMO player. I used to be huge with Astronauts. Loving cartography. And yet, I mean, this is just totally different from that even. What are those? What the heck? There was another one in that field, but it's gone now. I don't see no stinking dwarf. And look, there's another one of those things. What happens if I stare into this one? There's another farm. Maybe that's what he means. We'll read the directions again. What? Oh, now look at that. So now Ah, that's interesting. So we can now teleport between those two locations? Is that what we're doing? Let's try it. That's kind of cool if so. I kind of like that. Secondary threat assessment. Indeed. Aha. So I need to mark this as... I need to mark this as secondary threat. Let's do that. Because that's what they called it. Okay. Now, there's a little farm down there. My dog is trying to get up in my lap. Quit. Well, let's just go on down. Check it out. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst? Hey. I may pause in a second and see what he needs. Halfway through this episode. Hope you're enjoying it. I know I'm complaining a lot, but if you are, make sure you hit that like and leave any comments you may have. Tell me everything I'm doing wrong, because I know I'm just messing this up so bad. Also, if you haven't subscribed, you really should. I'm going to try to work on putting more content out. I've just been really busy lately. You know, at some point I was doing a new video every day of the week, and I still might do that. It's going to take me a while to build back up to that after taking off. But if you're subscribed, you get notification when I do that. Whoa, that is a nasty house full of spiders. That's not good. And it's burned down. This farm is burned. Where it was chapter... See, I wish I could double click on these and pull them up. One of the chapters in the old spider-infested cave northeast of here. Tyler the drunk in the corner said he saw them when he was exploring. Okay, so this is somewhere we're supposed to be. This one, I know exactly where this chapter is. Well, not exactly. There used to be a caretaker that lived on a hill south of here. George left years ago, but he told me that he kept his chapter of the book in a box somewhere on his farm. Surely this isn't his farm. There is a box back there. Old toolpath. Man. There's no way I'm running in there. So maybe I can body pull one. Without pulling the whole farm. No! Why? Run for it, Marty. Don't let this experience turn you to the dark path of revenge. Or do. That might be fun too. Cause the death, killed by spiders. Where did it respawn at? Wow, that's kind of a crazy location, considering I haven't been here. What is this place? Ah, that's the cave. All right. And this has a sign. Let's read it, the warning sign. This cave is unstable and may collapse. Also is full of spiders. Really big spiders. If you get trapped or bit, nobody's going to save you. Stay out. Oh, that's funny. I like that. We're going to probably go in here because this is where the chapter 3 is. I think. Let me make sure of that again. Yep, there's on the chapter side northeast of here. We are definitely, here's his farm. That's the inn. And we're northeast. Okay, so that's where it's at. Let me pause real quick and take care of my dog. Okay, actually, I wanted to take a screenshot. Okay, so let's go to the cave. This should be interesting. Okay, so made it inside. Looks like the supplies in here. Mushroom grown box. Grow box. Growing porcine mushrooms. Substrate. Oh, interesting. Did I start again? Okay, so at least the map is going to populate as we get in. That is blocked, so it's not going to be totally. Can I do this? Yeah, let's. Oh, I can. So I'm just going to say that's X'd so that we know when we're exploring around, we know that that doesn't actually go anywhere. The same with this. And I may run out of markers as I'm doing this, but for now, we'll just do this. What is that? Corpse. Looks old. The corpse has been drained of fluid. You find a note clutched and good. These are tiny, tiny spiders. The note, but you took that already. There's nothing else on the corpse. Leveled up pathology. So did I put a note in my... I did. A plea for help. More info. A little tiny text. If you're reading this, then I didn't make it out alive. Please help, my friends. They're all still trapped in this horrible cave. Look for the burn campfire where we camped around it. It's because it keeps the spiders away somewhat. We came from spider eggs. Then the spiders seemed weak enough, but as we climbed higher into the caves to reach the egg chambers, we found much harder ones. Saum died when a spider exploded out of him. We all freaked out and ran. Now we can't escape because of the injuries. Help, please. And if you're here for spider eggs, turn back now. Cole Vinsmith. Okay. That's dire warnings. Let's see. So someone is... Oh, let's take a lefts. Let's see what happens. What is this? Take a goblet. Okay. Oops. He's coming. All right. Not dying. That's good. That's good. Doing good. Doing good. Okay. I'm excited. I'm actually being able to get through this without too much trouble so far. What did I just get? No, armor potion. Oh, let's recover 75 armor. Let's put this down here. And do I have any health potions? Because obviously this stupid thing doesn't work. And healing potion. Here we are. Do that. More mushrooms. Ah, there's a pretty dead. This corpse has been drained of fluids. You find some eggs in a sack nearby. Aha, 101 uses for spider eggs. Study the recipes. Awesome. Okay, I like that. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we got that. Is something still... Did I not search this? leveled up pathology. Spiders are spawning back quick. I would like to make that loot process a little slicker. Like, it's just kind of tedious right now. I don't know what all that noises are either. Like, that really bothers me. Finishing blow. So I got a new spell, I guess, because I'm doing the sword. So that's awesome. Let me have to figure that out. A slow, horrific cut across the midsection. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna first move these down here. Oh, did not mean that. Okay, now skills and ability. What was a huge exclamation point? Alright, I need to find the final blow. Finishing blow. There it is. There we go. I don't know why that's glitching out. Anthropod anatomy. I wonder what that's doing for me. I know that buffs something as I do it. Okay. The map, I like the map where it's like slowly filling in and I can kind of... What is this? There's some more books. A chapter torn out of a novel. Hey, I found it. That's awesome. Wow, I'm glad I was being observant. I would have missed that if I wasn't. Definitely doing much better in this cave. I don't know why they don't drop you off in the hills and instead, if this is where we should be, it doesn't make much sense to me. Like, 'cause this is going, like, the South Hills or South Sebule Hills or whatever this where I'm at with this cave seems like such a better experience for new players than the other one. Than just dropping you straight in Sebule. Too deep, too fast, and then get overwhelmed with some kind of spiders. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. I'm glad I did. I guess I do have the entrance marked pretty well. Cutting through them, actually. Cutting through them. Leveled up in the sword again. And endurance. Nice. What is that? Flatbread. Oh, I found a recipe. So I want to open my inventory here. I want to see if, how this works. Requires cooking level 5, I see. Okay. Baby Black Widow. These are tougher. We're getting down tougher because these have much more health. What is that? Tireless spider cestus of slamming weaklings. It was found in the gut of a giant spider. That really the only spider-related thing going on here. Requires unarmed 10. Can't use it. That's too bad. I'm going to continue on, though. A biting vine? Whoa. Whoa. And he's 8. Oh, no, I'm screwed. Run. Use your health. Nope, I died. You deserve better company than those guys anyway. You're a good person, kinda. So keep at it. Cause of death, poisoned. Poisoned and swarmed. I mean, honestly. Doing the glitching thing again. I mean, I'm not for sure what the penalty for death actually is, except running back to your corpse. But I don't even know why I would need to run back to my corpse. I mean, I have everything, right? Right? We're going to find out real quick, as I'm going to fight a spider. Oh, there's biting vines again. That's what screwed me the last time. Yeah, I got my sword. I'm fighting. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with dying. I'm poisoned again, probably. Plant anatomy. Nice. This almost looks exactly like where I was earlier. But it's not. Ooh, egg lays. 73. Another spider cestus. This looks scary. I like how the dungeon cave has changed as we have moved through it. How it actually is getting more and more like they actually are. It is a spider cave. Because they're laying eggs and all that kind of stuff. Okay, looking at the map, just seeing places I haven't gone. Obviously, like that area that killed me, I don't know if I could get past that. Full on Black Widow. Too bad. Yeah, see, like I should be able to click that no loot and it closes the window because that's like kind of annoying. I have to like it's not working for me. Huntsman spider. 73. Oh, shit. Nah, I guess I only had one of those. That's not good. Healing potions, I mean. Alright. That was close. See, I should be able to click that and it goes away instead of trying to find that X. I like how the spiders say Alright, that was a hard area. That's a dead end. This is not, so let's go over here. Like if we were looking, like if I hadn't, we could still be those pages. You just learned the ability Debilitating Blow. Attack the target offense, leaving them less able to deal damage. Nice, nice, nice. So if I go to my skills and there we go, Debilitating Blow. Oh, it automatically added it over there. Oh my gosh, and now there's a biting vine. Can I run away from that thing? Since it's like... Should be a plant, like it shouldn't run after me, right? Okay. That was close. Like, you would think I'd be pretty close to figuring out a spider's level. I've done enough autopsy now. Oh my gosh. Poisoned. I'm going to check out, actually, while we're talking about pathology. Info. Anatomy. Arthropod. Haha. Level 7 of 50. Butchery. So we get all sorts of bonuses as we go. +1 to anatomy. See, I don't know at what point we can figure out the level just by clicking on them. Like, say, like, we don't know the level. It has this information there. Oh, poison damage, crushing damage, heavy poison damage. Interesting. What is that? What? Paranoia, eye beams. Everyone is trying to get you to make eye contact so they can steal your soul. I don't know what that means. What was that? Spider worn coat. Somehow this breathplace got stuck onto a spider via sticky webs. What are the odds? Unfortunately, spider acid has filled it with holes. You want a great story. But what a great story. Maximum Armor 41, health, combat, all that. I don't know if that's better than what I've got. Let's try. What do I currently have? Oh, I didn't have anything equipped. Or maybe I did. Let's see. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. Oh, I had this equipped before, armor 12. So this might be a lot better. Interesting. Okay, get some mushrooms. going on a loop. Well, I'm not. Still like exploring new. This is big. Okay, look how big this is. That's kind of cool. Yeah, if I hadn't found that one so early, it would have taken a long time to find it. If I'd just gone rights instead of lefts. Mega spider back there. I wonder what that is. Mega spider. 782. There's no way I could take that. And I should not even really head back here. I just wanted to see it, though. I just want to see it. Nope. 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 I see it. Take screenshot. Take screenshot. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm so dead. I'm dead again. Dead again. I'm always dead. No big deal. Worst things happen at sea, right? Cause of death. Poisoned. Respawn. Okay. So, apparently there is a portal here in this cave somewhere at the bottom to take you back to the starter island so you can, catch up on things you missed there, which I was really kind of planning on doing. But this turned out all right. Once I got into the cave, that was pretty interesting. But I think we're pretty close to an hour, especially with the time I cut out just by doing other things. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up hour 4 here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit a like, leave any comments you may have. I'm going to take a look at all the comments before I do my 4-hour review, because I was doing 4 hours, so I can review it after 4 hours. So you can influence that a little if you want in the comments, because it's going to take me a little bit before I make that video. But I hope you enjoyed this. It's been interesting. I don't know. I'm still kind of conflicted on how I feel about this game, but I'll talk about that more in the 4-hour review. If you haven't yet, you really should be subscribed. I try to put out at least 3 videos a week, if not more. I haven't been lately, but I'm going to do that better. So you want to make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications of that content if you'd like to do that. So until next time.